It was all about Salah. You run out of words in my job. You run out of descriptions, adjectives worthy of such a footballer.
He's the real thing and beyond. And even when the team aren't playing well, you've got this incredible talent. I know sometimes we talk about a front three with Liverpool. We talk about Firmino, Mane and Salah, and we put them all together into a bucket over the last 3, 4, 5 years because they have been absolutely awesome together. But he is a level above the other two. He's a level above, and the other two are fantastic players. I love all three of them. And Salah is a world-class player. Could play in any team in the world at any time in history of football. He's
in the game 5 30-goal seasons.
Yeah,
just 8 for Liverpool.
Yeah, just one more thing on it. When you're all, I mean, Van Dijk's special, and so I think Alisson's a great goalkeeper, and they've got other good players in the team. But I always think that when you're a player that sat there, back there in your shape for 90 minutes, and Van Dijk and Konate did it really well today, you always have to be most grateful for the player who goes and wins you the match, because that's the most difficult thing to do and the most special thing. And that's what Salah has gone and done. When I used to look back in my career, particularly my first title season, and Cantona scored single goals, and you just thought, that's the difference player, the player who just delivers at the most challenging moment, at the crux of the season, where the title's on the line, where you're playing against the best teams. Who's going to stand up and win you the match? And that's what Salah is for Liverpool. He just, today, the goal he scores, the assist for the second, honestly, that is what you want from world class. That's what world class looks like, that they turn up in the biggest moments, and he's done that here at City today. I think he could be at this moment in time, yes, because I think I look at Mbappe. You watched him last week in the Champions League against City, or Neymar, or Messi, or Ronaldo, the sort of players who've been the best player in the world for the last sort of 5-10 years, and they're just not quite at the level that they would ordinarily be at. And I think that Salah is at a level that's really high, and has been now for 2 or 3, 4 seasons. Special player, ruthless, clinical, so single-minded in terms of scoring goals. So I think at this moment in time he could be.
Mo Salah, the first hat-trick by a Liverpool player in the opening fixture of a season since John Aldridge 32 years ago. What did you make of not just the goal-scoring prowess, but also his all-round game on Saturday?
Yeah, I went home Saturday and watched this game, and obviously I was mesmerised by some of the things that I was seeing that Jamie's just shown me, and fascinated by just the game itself. Knew it would be a good game before we started when we were there on Friday night. But there was a point in the game, it was in the second half, and it's a clip that I'll finish with, where I was watching Salah during the game, and I just thought, that is some player. That I know, we know he's some player, but when you think about someone who's getting to a level whereby 4 years ago when he first came to Liverpool and got those 40-odd goals, I thought, that's a freak. He won't be able to live with that. And then he consistently produces over a period of 2 or 3 years. Now, we had the debate last season between Mane and Salah, and you think of the mentality difference between Mane and Salah. Mane is likeable. I think the players probably love him. He gives his all every single day. He'll do the selfless thing for the team. And then you look at Salah over the other side. He doesn't pass sometimes to his teammate. You think he's a little bit more selfish, a little bit less likeable because of that, probably by the fans, probably by his own teammates. But then I look at him as a sort of an outsider, as somebody who's looking at him thinking, he is an absolute killer on the pitch. He is it reminds me of the twin tracking of Ronaldo and Rooney, sort of mid-2000s, when they were both like that. And that's where Mane and Salah is. And I think Salah will end up going like that, above Mane, not because Mane is not a great player, he's a great player, as Rooney was a great player. But the reason that these players are different is they've got something up here which means that they go home at night and being the best player in the world rocks their world. Whereas actually a Rooney or a Mane, that they feel like the team's got to win, I've got to give my all, I'll fight for my players. Salah doesn't do that.